Real Talk is proudly sponsored by Y-Way and MTN.
Musician and producer DJ Tira will forever remain in the history of South African music. His trailblazing style of music has catapulted many careers and has seen him receive numerous awards and accolades. From his early days as one of the members of Durban's finest, DJ Tira has cemented Durban as the place that rocks. Tira has been instrumental in launching the careers of numerous artists such as Big Nine, DJ Sindo, and Nak Music, to name a few. This talented artist, hitmaker, husband, and family man joins us tonight for some real talk. I'll say, Umalumo Kona. Makoya Perings, DJ Tira, good evening, how are you?
Hello, Azania.
Hey, it's nice to have you here.
Thanks for the invite, hey?
It's about time that we have to sit down and catch up.
Definitely.
While
the show is still fresh and new, while you're still selecting, the...
May this be the SAFTA with you. So, Tira, looking at that, that's an incredible career.
Yeah.
Can you believe it? I look at your Instagram, because I follow you on Instagram. All these people that you're always cheering on, that you're bigging up. DJ Sindo got an award not too long ago.
Yeah.
You were there saying congratulations. You love music. You love South Africa.
Yeah. I think also, Nje, I just love to help young people who want to make it in life, young people who are passionate about their music, their craft. I'm just that guy who's got a big heart and want to help you. And if you focus enough, we'll go places.
Yes, yes. I mean, earlier this year, you actually put out a tweet inviting people that believe that they're talented. And I looked at it and I thought, does he know what he's doing? Does he know what he's inviting? You must have been overwhelmed.
Yeah, man. And I do pick up a few people there and there. I try to help them as much as I can. It's nice to see, a person's dream coming true.
Yeah.
And to know that you are just a little part of that. And then I think that's what God brought me to this earth for, to try and help young people as much as possible. Yeah.
When did that become clear for you, though? When did you know that this is what drives you or what you get most pleasure out of?
I think after I won those competitions that I won in Joburg, 1999, 2000, everyone expected me to move to Joburg because, of course, the city of gold. But I was like, no, man, you know what? This city called Durban has got so much to offer. So let me just, see what I can do here. Already, Joburg is rocking.
Yeah.
So why don't I just, try and make this city rock as well? And from there, I remember those times Lindelani was the CEO of Sony Music.
Yes.
Yeah, so I was also like, you know what, I can be my young Lindelani in Durban. Help artists here, open a record label here. And then I think about 3 or 4 years later, I started the record label Afrotainment.
Yeah.
And then signed artists. My first artist was DJ Sindo. After that was Big Nas, was DJ Fisherman. It was like hit after hit after hit.
That's why you charge as much as you do. I was shocked. I was like, this guy, 100,000 rand for a chorus.
Yeah, man. Yeah. There's a lot that goes in there, hey? There's a lot that goes in. People just look at, maybe get the invoice to see what does the invoice say, because the invoice has got quantities.
Yo.
And it's not just Tira writing a verse, but you're going to need me for a music video. You're going to need me for an appearance when you're shooting live amp or whatever performance on TV.
Yes.
You're going to need me for an appearance there and there, interviews and stuff. So.
But you need the name, you need the brand.
Yeah.
For it to say featuring Tira, and then people say, sing Lale.
And I'm going to be there spending my time with you, shooting all these music videos, performing. So I'm not going to charge you another app for a performance. I will charge like 50K. So if you want me to come perform in live amps, so I'm gonna charge you another 50K? No, you've already paid for Chiki Chikita.
Exactly. So it went up to what, 70K for the verse, and then 100,000 with the chorus.
for if you want a Chiki Chikita, 50K. You know, if you want, you know, a verse, it's 70K. Chorus, you know, chorus is the one that drives the song. So drop 100 Gs. And you're gonna see this summer, uzobabona bonke bazobe groove ngama chorus. Tira making money, and it's nice when we work together and make money together.
So how did they come to you? How did these choruses that catch on, how did they come to you?
Well, I mean,
like, give me an example of one. Gugu, P, what was going on, and then, hey, there it is.
No, sometimes, obviously, when you studio, things just come to you, and sometimes you party with people, and you take whatever that they say and you modify it and make it better for, you know, people to listen to.
Yeah.
But I think God gave me a talent to make music, you know. I come from the school of Big Nas. Honestly, even though on the first song that we did, I'm the one who did a verse first on Your Sholowena. Yeah. But I've learned a lot from Big Nas, the way they write music, the way they have the confidence, the way. So they've taught me a lot on the music that I do today. Yeah. So we've had a very, very good journey together, and hopefully, you know, much later we'll also do music again.
Again, together, yeah. I think fans would be hopeful of that. They'd like to see that. Yeah. But that's a long way to come from, because from Sabisa, you're from Sabisa, Emakaya, in KZN.
Yes.
So Nikuleningaki, we're at home?
It's just my brother, Unipo. It's just two. It's the teenagers, baby, too. My mother is still around, my father is still around. My brother is working somewhere in Saudi Arabia, talking oil and whatever. Yes. Even though he never sends me money, but I still love him.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
No, I'm thinking that, bro, you in Saudi Arabia making, you know,
oil money.
Yeah, oil money.
Right. But then you went to boarding school after that. And I always look at boarding school kids and I think, shame, man. Boarding school is hard. It's hard. What was going on for you there? Was it tough times? Did you miss home, or did
there
you just
were some tough times? Obviously, you know, when your parents come to drop you off for the first time, yeah, and but you know, I had to get busy, do something, so I ended up joining karate. You know, so I was doing some karate, whatever. You know, just to be busy, do something, because life can be boring at boarding school. And then after that, I moved to another boarding school called Mlogotwa, and that's when I started playing a lot of soccer. So I'll score goals, and they will tell me to come, you know, to the assembly and stage and say, clap hands for DJ Tira, I scored a goal. Yes. And I was also involved in entertainment. We'll put together entertainment, you know, put together entertainment for the schools, entertain them. Like Dr. Kumar.
You wouldn't like to hear that, but Tira, we've got a caller for you. We've got Busi calling from Benoni. Hello, Busi.
Hello, how are you?
Very good. Welcome to Real Talk.
Thank you very much. I've got this one question for DJ Tira.
Yeah.
Yes. DJ Tira, are you only promoting youngsters from KZN only, or you go around the provinces? Because what I feel like we do need you this side in Facebook, but we don't have anyone to talk to. But it's like you based on KZN only.
All right, yes. Busi, thank you for your question. Okay. So,
let me take my shades for that, because, you know, that speaks to the heart.
Yes.
You know? I do work with people outside of KZN. Nat Music is not from Durban, you know, but we're working so well together. And I've just came up to another kid, Winnie Kumalo's kid at Retabile. In fact, Gugu put that session together. I'm like, okay, but anyway, something has came up, you know, while she was in studio, and she might just be another person who's not from KZN that I will try and help, you know, because she did a beautiful song, and I think she's very talented. And I remember when she was on Idols, and she was doing very good. So I do try and help people outside of KZN.
Okay, because there is a hunger, there's a need.
Yes.
So many people look up to you and think, if only Tira could hear my song, if only could hear my beats.
Yeah.
But so, now we've got social media, luckily, so people can certainly reach you.
It's just that it's hard to get hold of DJ Tira.
Why?
There's too much happening. You know? So honestly, if you really want to reach me, try to see who else is around me that you can get access to. Like maybe highlight DJ Sindo or highlight Prince Bulo, and make him or her listen to your music. And if she thinks that is cool enough, you know, she will bring you to me, and then we'll see. But if you're gonna come up to me straight up, I'm busy, honestly. People give me I'm a demo all the time. I hardly ever find time. So it will help if someone next to me will say, hey, I've heard this. I really? Oh, okay. Oh, let's give it a try.
Sure.
You know, if you really believe in it.
Yeah, because that's what happened with Big Nas, was it Big Nas? It was Professor and Tizozo that said, hey, listen to these guys. They are hot.
Yeah. And I respect those guys a lot, man. Those are the guys that made the first Kwaito, Durban Kwaito song. Mafunuk Driver was at Durban. You know, and you know, shout out to them. And I'm glad that they're still here, even now, pushing.
Well, we'll explore some of those relationships, but we do have to take a break. But keep those calls coming. Join us after the break because we're going to continue chatting with one of Durban's finest, DJ Tira. Welcome back to Real Talk. If you've just joined us, we're having a chat with Mr. Makoya Bearings himself, DJ Tira. How did that name come about, Vele?
Makoya was there right from the beginning because we had a compilation with Kabzela, The Real Makoya. Yeah. So we had a compilation called The Real Makoya, and so when I had my first car, I named it Makoya ZN. So the Makoya name just kept vibing with me from there. And then later, we had some supplement about Big Nas. I went to Makoya Bearings. And it was my pincher who said Makoya Bearings. And I'm like, sounds good. Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's talk about this road of the artists that you've mentored, whose careers you've helped to build. And Big Nas is definitely one of those that are closest to you.
Yeah.
But now, of course, there's this separation. Mampincha has formed his own record label, and you're hoping that you will come together. There's collaboration, no doubt, right?
Yeah.
But it must have hurt you when you saw these headlines about Mampincha, no babes or doom.
Yeah. You know, I believe that sometimes I'm a hard worker. And the way I push, the way I make sure that I look after everyone. But sometimes abantu nabo, they wanna experience it themselves, you know, to grow, you know, to see what else, you know, they can do better, you know, and I'm always for that. But obviously, when you start seeing things in Nahambi, it also touches you. But sometimes you cannot really get involved because that's what they choose, you know, that's what they chose to do. So I still wish, you know, things could be better. In fact, they are coming a little bit better now. You know, we're starting working together. Babes Otum is going to be part of my birthday tour.
Yeah.
We started to talk with Mampincha. You know, the other day, Danger was saying there's a song that he hopes that he can collaborate with Mampincha and myself. And I'm like, brother, you know, everything, anytime, you know. But you know, things, I think they will happen when the time is right, you know, because when you get into the studio, you need that vibe. You know?
Yeah.
You cannot just get into studios because yeah, but we need to have the same vibe like we did before.
Yes.
And that sometimes will take time.
So did you know that the abuse was going on? Did you try to intervene?
I didn't know.
You didn't know?
Yo, and when those news broke, they really touched me. I didn't know. There's always a lot happening with the guys, and I really don't want to get involved in
But you're their big brother.
I am.
Cool to them.
Like you try sometimes to reach out, you know, but they're doing their own thing, and maybe, you know, they need you to give them the space that they wanted from the beginning. Because you remember, at the beginning, I introduced Babes on stage when we were at the Summers as the person who's part of the family.
I remember that.
You know, and of course, Mampincha is saying, okay, he's the girl, you know, let's try work, see what we can do. But as look at, you know, when Babes Otum kept popping, and the distance kept growing, kept growing. And, you know, we were doing things together. The next thing, there's an event somewhere, and you know, Afrotainment is nowhere to be seen there, and you just, okay, fine, you know, you get the message. So, but it's, you know, it's his choice, it's their choice, and I'm always welcoming for anyone who's ready, you know, to work.
Yeah, yeah, but did she reach out to you to ask for help?
No.
Or you're out of the conversation
No.
completely?
No. We don't have that tight relationship, but I do have access to her. I do call her. I do say, hey, what's happening? I hope your situation gets better, because obviously I'm a brother, and she's one of the biggest artists we've got in KZN. If something happens, I can't just fold my hands. So at least I can say, hey.
Especially for women. I mean, we've got DJ Sindo, now we've got Babes, and we need more women in this Durban movement.
And we need, you know, that vibe. There's Tipsy at Afrotainment. There's, you know, we need to see those collaborations, because they will make all of us better.
Yeah, yeah. And what about Professor? Because he also said a few things about him being excluded, no more gigs, and you don't call him to book him.
Professor Netempa. Temper. He's my friend, but he snaps. Like, he gets, For example, firstly, it was at the summers, that day when we won Umsindo. I made a mistake. I forgot to mention to thank him when he was with me on stage. He got pissed off. And I allowed space to say, I made a mistake. He is just that kind of person. And then, but sometimes sometimes we'll get a little bit, and then we'll be right. It depends with how do you handle the situation. Like, I'm like, Professor, I call this a fit. I'm booking you, even if I'm advertiser, I'm paying you up front, because you're trying to make it work. And I'm glad, because after just the Durban July now, I came to his brother's video shoot, and we're cool. Okay. You know, Oskido is there, he's welcoming, we're cool. We try, but obviously sometimes differences come between us, but as long as we can work on them and carry on.
Yeah, I need to say about we are people, we will get in each other's way. The scene seems very competitive in Durban. And you are sitting at the top. Do you know what I mean? So people are trying to get to where you are, even beyond. So do you always have to look over your shoulder?
I just let God, I just say God will take care of whatever that will, you know.
So if it's for me, it's for me. It'll be mine.
For me, yes. And whatever they say, try not to ufane nabo, try to focus on be loving, you know, be caring, you know, be giving. They mustn't change you. Even if they call you a monster, don't become the monster that they want you to be, or that they think you are.
Right.
Because I wasn't born like that. I wasn't made like that.
Yeah. But Tira, when you finished school, you went to UKZN, and you studied HR. Why HR? Because I don't see you in a tie, in an office, signing leave forms and telling people about rules in the workplace. Why HR?
Well, you know, I knew that I wanted to work with people, and I need to know how to hang with people when I finally start my own business. So I think HR is one thing that was like, okay, fine, these courses go with more, you know, knowing how to relate with people, knowing how to treat people, you know, knowing how to turn down people. So I thought, you know, HR is for me. Let me try it out. It took me about 4 years. After I've graduated, I was doing a postgrad. And this music thing was coming on a little bit stronger. And I called home. I'm like,
because you were a varsity DJ.
Yes. And I called home. I'm like, Mom, I've got a degree now, so I really want to do my thing.
Yes.
So, but okay, fine. Okay, if you now want to do your own thing, so we ain't gonna be giving you any pocket money or anything. You're on your own.
Yeah.
So that's me moving out, getting my own apartment, 500 rand, and using it to pay whatever. And so that's how I knew how to save, because music, entertainment music, you really know how to save. You really need to know how to save. You know how to use your money, and you need to be disciplined. So, at a very young age, I knew how to make a budget that's going to last me for a month. If ngizohamba ngothenga amatika adulayo, ngizoba nenkinga.
Sure.
Umashonisa, no.
And those days, Velo, you were using vinyls. What was your first vinyl?
It was Chanty Savage, I Will Survive.
Okay.
I started on that R&B, you know, soulful tip. Yeah.
That's interesting. Do you love R&B? Is it a big part of what you listen to?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Unless if I'm on the plane, that's the music I'm playing. If I'm in the car, I know. I'm going to plane in Shaikum. I know. Come on.
Listen, we've got a caller for you. We've got Lungile. Good afternoon, Lungile.
Hi, Azza, how are you?
Very good. You can chat to Tira.
Hi, how are you?
We're good. Go ahead, Lungile.
I'm good, thank you. Hi, Tira, kunjani?
Hi, Siswa Munjani.
Ngiyaphila kakhulu. Ulungile, ngifona la kwaShabisa.
Wow. Okay, nice.
Ngithi ngifuna ukusho ukuthi umama wakho nobabakho niyabazi sisebenza nabo, like banokuza kwadokotela, and they are so proud of you, like very, very proud. Like umama wakho uhlala khuluma ngawe njalo, and nobhuti lo ose-South, like njena nani. Into engifuna ukisho ukuthi ngicela uqhubeke ube ilento eyiyo ephansi, asikaze sizwe izinto ezi-negative ngawe. So ngicela ukuthi okhathi thina mina ngibazi njengabazali bami, so ngicela ukuthi uqhubeke uyibambe la oyibambe khona.
Thank you so much, Mkaya.
Lungile, thank you so much for your call. We are going to be inviting your wife to join you. Oh. Gugu is here, in case you didn't know.
Issue.
I'll say.
I'll just go this way.
Mama Sekai is going to be joining us in a short while, but let's first take a quick break. Welcome back to Real Talk. Well, joining me on the couch is not just DJ Tira, but his wife, Gugu, as well. And you might recognize her as one of the dancers for the legendary award-winning duo, Mafigizolo. Gugu, welcome. Welcome to Real Talk.
Hey, Azania.
Hey, we had to separate the two of you.
Yeah, you did. Congratulations, man.
Thank
for having
you.
us. You look amazing.
So do
Doing
you.
Amazing things out here.
Tira, how did you bag this? You must have game.
Yeah. Hey.
You must have lots of game.
It took a lot of work, eh? Took a lot of work, and it just took a lot of growth as well, because we met for some time, you know. I had to chase her a little bit, going to my figures of the shows just to check out, or sometimes we book together.
Yeah.
But I think I appreciated just watching her for some time, up until things started falling into place.
Yes. What convinced you, Gugu, after all that chasing?
Sure, he wasn't giving up. Yeah, he wasn't going to back down.
Perseverance. Nee.
Yeah, he wasn't about to back down.
And finally,
So
he said
I'm
yes.
pretty sure, besides that, the chasing, he was a pretty determined character already. Because, you know, when you're talking to someone, yeah, the little that you hear, you know, when the little engagement that you do get, it tells you, gives you an idea what kind of person they are. So I did fall in love with him because of him, not like the way he looked at that time. I was young, but you know, as they talking, they drive, you were also watching him moving around, you're like, oh, this guy.
Yeah.
You know?
And how he carries himself.
Yeah, he's onto something.
Yeah,
you know?
Akaza. What are those qualities that you like about him?
The drive. People are meeting Tira now like this. Tira has been like this since I met him.
You were in high school, and Tira, you were in university. So this was before
everything.
the fame popped.
So Tira has been like this since before.
Yeah.
Yeah, like for me, when I look at him now, and the same guy that I met running around at events, you know, on that hustle on the backpack. You know, I used to call him the backpack boy. Always at a backpack, and he'll disappear in the crowd. He doesn't walk like a normal human being. He's always hiding somewhere, you know. It's like you can see that, yeah, this person is onto something, you know. He's never been the chill character. And I'm sure it turned me on. Am I allowed to say that?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, you can. Okay. Oh, we've got a caller for the two of you. Luanda, you're calling from Soweto. Welcome to Real Talk. Hi, Luanda. I wonder what's happened to the line. All right. It's a bit of a technical problem. We'll come back to Luanda. But let's come back to the relationship. It is obviously long-standing, on and off over the years. And you both have industry pressures the whole time. What drew you apart? Why would you separate? And also, what kept bringing you back together?
I think I told myself that I'm ready to start a family, settle down. She's staying in Joburg. I'm in Durban.
Yeah.
And so I told her, like, baby, can you move down? Move down to Durban, start, take this thing to another level. And she wasn't ready. She was like, what am I gonna do there? And I'm like, you're gonna manage the studio. I'm like, what? Nigga, please.
Good for you, good.
And
Got bigger ambitions than that. It's okay.
I had things to do. I had things to do.
And unfortunately, things didn't work out. And I was like, I remember when I was there, there was something different. I think I prefer it. Let me go back.
Yeah.
And fortunately, she was still available, sort of.
Oh, he got you from, look at,
I was during availability.
But even the way he talks about you, I'm watching him now. He hardly looks at you, Gugu.
Yeah.
He looks shy, like he's still usashela. It's as if he's still trying to win you over.
Yeah, that respect.
And that's me
man.
for him.
The respect.
That's me for him, man.
I have a lot of respect for her.
Yeah.
The way she has, built a family. It's amazing.
You have 3 kids together. Well, 2 together, but
together.
We're
collectively
raising 3
they're
beautiful kids together, yeah.
Yeah, with the youngest one being a girl.
Oh, beautiful.
Softening daddy. What's that meant to you?
Oh, every time I'm going out, like, can I come with you? Okay, I'm going to work. Daddy, can I come with you? She's so loving. I love it.
So do you ever get time? I think it was one Instagram post where you did 3 parties in 2 cities, 3 parties on a Sunday.
Oh.
When do you have time? Gugu, do you ever start to get a little bit edgy about the amount of time?
No, not even. I think this man can never give us any more time than he's already giving us. He's actually giving us a lot of his time. I watched my husband make a lot of sacrifices. I watched him choose friends, delete people in his life, just so that he can have work time and family time.
Yeah.
It wasn't me saying it. I watched him dedicating himself to saying, it's either I'm at work or I'm with you guys. And for me, that was enough. Be it twice a week, be it 4 times a week, because, every week is unpredictable with us. Be it an hour. I appreciate it because I saw him make that decision. I saw him transition to the man that he is, to our family. Our kids don't miss him because he feels like he's there all the time,
Yeah.
He's forever present.
And running 2 households.
2 households, 2
and
cities,
Joburg.
man,
Yeah.
2 households, 2 cities, 3 kids.
Let's get Cape Town.
Let's go to Cape Town. We've got dreams,
Of course.
Got dreams.
But you know what the industry is like. What are the things that you worry about for the sanctity of your relationship?
Yeah, it's a challenge, Azania, when you meet someone and you're not ready or you're not matured enough.
Yeah.
I was very grateful that, sometimes you ask God, how did things happen? How did it end up like this? Now I understand why I had to be in the industry. I was in the industry from the age of 16. But today I understand why. Because I'm the most supportive of anything that he does. I'm the most secured woman. My 2 feet on the ground proper, like, you don't scare me. I'm not worried about that. He's gone out to work. You are there, you want to take pictures. Please, baby, can I take your picture? I'll take your phone. You take the picture. I understand the business from behind the scenes because I was in the industry. Every person that approaches my husband to me is a fan. We need the fans. Tomorrow when we say Effect Durban Rocks, we want them to go buy tickets. I want them to feel like they're part of this family, For me, it's just me extending the business in that way. But people don't see it like that. You're intimidated. You've got so low self-esteem. You're allowing these things to come and play and betray you and hurt you. It's not about that. You need to be level-headed, honestly. So for me, it happened, and it happened the way it happened. But you see, today, I'm saying, oh, that's, you know, it's answering a lot of our journey, a lot of my journey as well. To say, oh, this is where it was going the whole time, you know. It doesn't get stronger than me, Azania.
Wow.
It doesn't get stronger than me, man. I'm full, I'm proper. I'm blessed within myself. I appreciate me, and I'm not easily intimidated.
So even through those attempts where people might try to disrespect
I don't
you,
even
to step
see
on your
them.
toes.
I don't even see them because this is my husband, you know what I'm saying? This is my husband. Try, you know, do that if that's your intention. But it's me that is chosen, and me and him have a plan. We're building something, and you're not going to stand in the way.
Right.
I don't have to fight you or be dramatic about it. Read and walk away. I walk away.
Let's go to Tuli. Tuli's been patiently waiting, listening in. Tuli, good evening. You're calling from Johannesburg.
Good evening, how are you?
We're very good. You can chat to Tira and Gugu.
Hi, DJ Tira. Hi, Gugu.
Hey.
Hello.
Tuli?
I just want to find out, DJ Tira, what keeps you going and what motivates you with being in the industry that you're in? And with that being said, are you doing anything to encourage young boys or young people that look up to you to work hard and encouraging them against drugs, being in the same industry as you?
Perfect.
Thank you.
Tuli, thank you so much for your questions. Actually, fantastic. So what drives you? And then we want to hear about what you're doing to help others.
Helping young people, you know, helping the youth. You know, we all have dreams and we all want to get somewhere, but it's hard to make it or to break it, you know, to just take first step. We always hold workshops sometimes, you know, to try and assist people and give them knowledge, because you need to have the knowledge to know where you're going. And all these people that always come, I started working with Tipsy and Uladlam Shungisi. They brought a new flavor at Afrotainment. They brought in dancers. We've got dancers, beautiful dancers called Amatata. They travel with me, they travel with Tipsy. Umshungonayo has got his own dancers.
Yeah.
So we are this family, and there's a lot of people abasebenzayo la at Afrotainment. It's a business, and we treat it like a business, and we're just helping young people who are serious about themselves. You know, so I have learned, ukuthi manje, I need to focus on my brand as a DJ Tira. I have helped a lot of people, but I think manje, Tira take a center stage. So that's why I've pushed myself hard. You know, shout out to Hunters Extreme has made me a brand ambassador for their cider.
Yeah.
So that's more work for me. And everyone else that is coming to the party right now, I'm saying I'm ready to work. I'm working hard as I can because I'm focusing on DJ Tira. And still, young Pagamisa leyo nto leyo, and I don't forget to pull more people coming up with me.
It only means more blessings for you.
Yeah.
Only means more blessings. Well, don't go away, because we continue our conversation with this extraordinary couple, a true power couple, Gugu as well as DJ Tira. Welcome back to Real Talk here on SABC3. The stage is yours. Tonight we're chatting to multiple award-winning producer, artist, businessman, DJ Tira, alongside his wife, Gugu Khathi. Guys, I mean, the moves. How do you guys keep or have fun together as a couple?
We dance.
You almost took the words out of my mouth, because I wanted to ask you, Gugu, sometimes do you dance for him?
Hey, we dance.
Yeah.
Hey, baby, it's 11 p.m. Baby, this move, Konje. I get out of bed. Because this move, maybe not deadline. We dance. And then the kids are sitting there taking videos. Like, we fascinate our kids. Yo, we kill our kids.
Yeah, you must
but
be
we
the
do
craziest.
it. That's us, you know. That's us, man. Yo, we pitch in where we can. He pitches the side where he can. I pitch in, you know. Yeah.
Pitch in how? Is he handy in the house? Is he helpful?
He's very helpful.
Ah, you had to think
In
about
ways
it.
you'll never know.
Manga, you had to think
In ways
about
you'll
it.
never know.
I try.
Yeah. So
No,
we have
man.
a special video. Someone dropped a message for you,
Wow.
Tira. So the special person in his life just wanted to share a couple of words with DJ Tira. Let's take a look.
Taught me so much. You know, part of the reason my work ethic is the way it is because of this man. You know, shout out to you, man. You've got many more years in this game, you know, as an artist, as an influencer, and as a person that's inspiring young and old, actually. Shout out to you, man. And one thing I think you guys don't know about Tira is that he gets very finicky when it comes to time. He panics, really panics, right? So much so that he can actually tell you that you have to be somewhere an hour before you actually have to be there. You know, and I've actually lost my mind a couple of times because of that. But like I said, it's always going to be in the name of business, work, and having a good reputation out there, you know. And yeah, that's my boy. That's Makoya Pairings. And there'll only ever be one of him. Shout out, man.
That's so much love. It's a beautiful message.
Oh, yeah.
So you were quite early getting here
3
for
hours.
today's show. Yeah. Is that type?
The call time was 4 o'clock. And 2 minutes after 4, I was sitting there. It was dark. And I called the lady who told me 4 o'clock. I'm like, you said the rehearsal is at 4 o'clock. What's up, baby girl?
Are there consequences? Are you one of those people who hate latecomers? Or people who just don't keep time?
I hate to disappoint people. I hate to disappoint Azania and be a bad person to Azania because I came late for my show, for her show. So I try as best as I can to be as professional, you know, as possible.
It's not that. Maybe it's an ODD something somewhere.
He's
Or
OCD
time.
about time.
Yeah, OCD maybe.
Is he like that with
It
you guys?
started
as
like
well?
this, maybe with this reasoning. But my husband, dude, I think he behaves like someone who's sitting there with nothing to do watching the time. Then the next thing, boom, we're going. Then, okay, how 2 minutes, the car is starting. You just told me we're going now. Like,
Now is now.
dude,
Doing it now.
It's like, o'clock, okay.
Yeah.
Out. Are you there? Are you not there? You'll catch me. We've done a few red carpets.
Yeah.
Because I'll be wasting time, according to him. He's like, baby, I'll come and fetch you.
Yes.
You'll go and literally come back 2 hours later and come. And I'm just like, see, you're still making it to the same awards show. We're still going to see it as it starts like everybody else.
Yeah.
But he doesn't see it like that.
Time
It's
is
5
money.
o'clock and 5
Time is
o'clock
money,
it is.
guys.
It
Yes.
can't be anything else.
No, and speaking of awards shows, you were criticized. People were saying you
Yeah.
have a bad attitude.
I come across like that, I know.
You come across that way? How do people read
Misunderstood,
you?
but unjustified. No, I know, like, you know, Azania, like, I think as you grow up, you teach yourself a lot of things. And what I'm doing is me. This is me growing up. This is the things everyone I came across is the product I am today, you know? The strictness of my mom, the discipline of the industry, working with my figures all. I've learned to be very humble. I've appreciated the industry, which is the industry that I do love. But the one thing I've never looked for is the spotlight. I've never wanted to be like, here I am. I've passed a lot of opportunities because I'm not that person. I'm actually very, I'm happy, I'm comfortable with myself. I don't want a lot of attention. I want to wake up and go to Woolworths, Pick and Pay, wherever, you know, I enjoy me, you know. I don't want to have to like live in two worlds.
Yeah.
I let them, he knows. I don't want the spotlight. So, me, Namanja, when it comes to things where now I have to be put on the spotlight, I don't cope. I've never walked out there and said, this is what I want to do that's got anything to do with the spotlight, you know. I don't cope. I don't. I'm not prepared. I'm not trained. I'm not groomed. So if I fail when the opportunity comes, I welcomed the criticism. I welcomed everything people said. And I said, I'm misunderstood simply because I was one person who wasn't rooting for that position at that time. And because I wasn't, I came across like that. And I understood. My thing was, go there, say it, go.
Yeah.
I wasn't coming there to say to Mamina President, legend, Mamela. I was there to like, do, out.
Yes.
But you see, it came across like that because I wasn't trying to spend time. I'm not my fingers all, you know. If they were there, they would have said, Cula ingamba nawe.
Yeah.
I'm not them. I was just like, okay, this is a mission. And they knew when they put it on me, it was going to be hard. But unfortunately, I was put in
And
the
that's
position.
how it was received.
You
So do you
know?
always defend each other whenever there's criticism against one of you? Because Tira, you came out and you defended your wife.
Yeah, I come on. Good. They were being unfair to her. They didn't understand what was happening. You know, not taking anything away from the presenters. They're running a show. They're entertaining. They will say jokes for people to laugh at.
Yeah.
Sometimes, and sometimes you'll get touched by the jokes, because you're not that kind of person. The joke is saying, Mabala noise should have been counted with everything that has passed on.
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
And so she felt some type of way because, why you gotta say like that? We
be
know that we
passionate
were
about this
rivals. We were rivals, but we don't want to enjoy saying, hey, when Suf,
Yeah.
So she
Kicking
was
a
like,
man when he's
no,
down.
And then ama images aphuma lapho athi hey ngazuthi yabo usho something. Yabo. And while yena, she was like, no guys, let's not do that.
Yes.
And then
Yeah, don't be happy to see another company close. That could be us tomorrow.
I hear you.
Don't.
So it was that kind of
Hey,
principle
dude,
stand.
It was just that. And you know the way it was done, I felt like, are we being impressed here? We right in the front row. The MCs are right here. Or did you see us that you felt
You had to say that.
this is the proper joke to actually launch? You know what I mean? I was like, now we must be still
Unnecessary.
entertaining your, unfunny jokes,
Okay.
Ah.
Let's go to Spoo. Spoo's calling us from Jeffreys Bay this evening. Good evening, Spoo.
Hello,
Yes,
how are you?
we're good. Welcome. Go ahead.
Thank you very much. I just want to know from both the couple, Gugu and DJ Tira, what is their biggest fear, both as a couple, and also what is their biggest fear as individual?
Thank you so much, Spoo. Yeah?
I'll go.
Go, baby. Well,
Okay, my biggest fear is that we may never be able to reach or be given the opportunity we really need to accomplish our dreams and goals. I'm sure the both of us have a lot of amazing things, and the one thing I have is I've realized that I actually have 2% of goals to achieve. My husband has a lot of things he's trying to do, and it's been my job to say, whatever you need, because I see where you're going with this, but it's a lot. And it's 2018 and he's already being misunderstood at this level. You guys have no idea what he's actually trying to do.
Right.
And you stopping him now, you have no idea where he's trying to go. So don't think he's arrived, because when we're sitting like this, I listen to where he's actually trying to go. You know what I mean? I'm scared. My fear is to be stopped, completely
Not fully
unable
realize
to move
that
forward.
dream.
And then he'll never see what he's trying to do come true.
yeah.
Because everything we've done together right now is literally make each other's dreams come true, But I know how far he still needs to work to get to what he's trying to achieve.
Right.
Yeah, it's, we appreciate the support, but also when he is being, knocked down, for me, it's very sensitive, I take it hard because I'm like, Jesus, if only they knew where this thing is going. It's not there yet. Stop. This is not the end.
Do you share the same fear, Tira?
yeah, I mean, I'm scared of the drama. I don't like drama. I don't like false news coming out of the newspapers, painting me as another person that I'm not. And then slowing me down on what I want to achieve. There's still a lot of work that we need to do to take our music
What is this
forward.
big dream?
Man, there's so much talent in KZN. I don't even want to say Durban. There's so much talent in KZN. There's someone looking at me right now from Newcastle who really, wants Tira's help, and I want to help. But
Yeah.
right now, if there's a lot of negative things that have been said about me that are not true, so a lot of things are not going to go well, and I'm not going to be able to reach out to that kid and help her because I'm busy trying to sort out the mess that people are creating about me, or
distracting.
stories, or distracting. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So for me, that's always my fear. coming out of the front page of a newspaper, khulunywa manga. Yabo, I hate those things, and I wouldn't like those things which is enzeke kumina. Or any other celebrity, artist, musician.
Yeah. Gugu, we have to do Tira's performance because we can't have you here and not have you perform.
You want me to perform?
Of course we wanted to perform. There's a hot new single from you. But Gugu, quickly from you, I know you're also busy with your own projects. So in a nutshell, you're a businesswoman. You have this incredible talent that's allowed you to work with the likes of Mafiki Zolo. But what else are you doing, especially on the upliftment side?
Yeah, for me, it's just more young girls that I need to put on the platform, you know.
Yeah.
My foundation, we're trying a lot, Bravado movement from Mahali City, trying a lot, you know, to just help a girl, one girl at a time.
Yes.
But this year I reached out to a couple of girls, and you mentioned one of the ladies earlier on, you know, that have been able to get an opportunity to jump into studio with them, and something amazing came out of that. But, you know, constantly there's young girls that are reaching out. For me, that's what I live for.
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
keep
like
doing
if I
that.
can,
Keep
like,
mentoring.
yeah, like if I can just, yeah, well, like, if I can just do that, yeah,
but I want to afford you, man,
Yeah.
time to perform this evening. Keep doing what you're doing because I think it's fantastic. So Tira is going to perform in a moment. No Rush is the single that you're doing. So let's take a break, but make sure you don't move because you don't want to miss this hot performance. Well, thank you once again for joining me this evening. Hope you guys had as much fun watching the show as I did being here. Well, tomorrow we have a special episode with some of the best female vocalists in the country. That should get your weekend started. So we have a date tomorrow on SABC 3 right here. But here to perform his smashing single titled No Rush. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for DJ Tira. From us on the team, it's good night.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. It's the No Rush team, DJ Tira and Prince Buller. Sure. We're just here. Turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up. Shot, turn up, pass it on time. Number shot. Finish up pass. Sounds of I'm nice. I'm singing, sing, I know my ego. I'm singing, sing, I know my ego. Turn up, pass it on time. Number shot. Washa, finish up pass. Sounds of I'm nice. I'm singing, sing, I know my ego. I'm singing, sing, I know my ego. I'm no rush. No rush. Step head down. Washa, wait. It don't a bull. Ay, yo. Yo, 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 yo. No rush, baba. I will. Me, tata, me, baba, me. Oya porra, si afro, si roca. Me, tata, we, me, baba, we, me. Oya porra, si afro, si roca. It does a good. It does a good shot. No rush, baba. Shut up, pass my time. Till it's pass. Sounds of I'm not. Woza. I'm saying, I know my ego. I'm saying, I know my ego. Check it for sure. Pass it on time. That's for sure. Till it's pass. Sounds of I'm not. I'm saying, I know my ego. I saw the boy. I saw the boy. I saw the boy. Shake it. No rush. It's Afrotainment Live. Get ready for my party. When they talk, August, sons of I'm not. We love you.
Real Talk is proudly sponsored by Huawei and MTN.